guys that have players-only meetings, maybe cover of them. To the extent you can, you know, what are those things about? Why are they called, and what gets accomplished?
I mean, I think often when you hear about them, it might seem a little bit more dramatic than it is. Like, I think at the end of the day, it's just getting the group together as a team and talking about things that anyone kind of has on their mind, or address things, and obviously create a little bit, of a sense of urgency that as a group we need to pull out of it together. And we haven't been good enough at home. And at the end of the day, that we got a great coaching staff and a good system, but if guys aren't going out there and playing for each other, won't really matter. So just kind of, creating that accountability as a group and wanting to do better and work for each other a little bit better and hopefully get our game going.
Is not playing well at home, is that more confounding because of how good you guys have been here for so long, or because you've been so good on the road?
Yeah, I mean, we've been good on the road for a long time. Even in, I think 2018, we were good on the road. Playoffs, we seem to be good on the road, but you need to have your home rink be a tough rink to play, and you need to have your home ice advantage be an advantage in the playoffs. And we're just looking at that now, and it's crunch time. We need to start playing better at home, and that home ice can be so crucial in big games down the stretch that we need to make it a bit of a focus here going forward.
It seems like the one thing that's really plagued you guys at home is just not giving yourselves a good enough chance at the start of the game. I think first 33 games of the season, you guys only gave up multiple goals in the first twice. You've done it 14 times since, and 12 of those have been at home, and that's only in 19 games. And it just seems like there's early in the season, you guys had a lead, kept the lead, and
yeah, I think
like you're down 2-0 too many times.
Yeah, I mean, the start is huge at home, especially to get the building into it and get your momentum going. That being said, if you do give up the first goal, the response is big. So, I think in the beginning of the year, maybe years past, we've responded a little bit better. And then the last couple games, you give up a second one, and then you're chasing the game. So it's just little moments within the game that you have to focus on. When you get down one, just making sure that you're coming back with good couple shifts to kind of turn the ice a little bit. But it's one of those things you want to be the first team on the board. Those are big. Those stats are real nowadays. It definitely helps you win games.
Does it get your attention when you're playing? I know Tampa's got their own struggles to deal with right now also. Like when you play in the defending champs and then you have Pittsburgh and then you have Boston, those games get your attention too.
Yeah, I mean, you have nowhere to, as a group, you got to face it head on. Those are games where you need to be good. So it's exciting to play those teams. Those are the battles you kind of look forward to throughout the year. Obviously, a little bit of rivals, across the board here coming up. So we got to be ready for that, and it'll be a good test. And one of those games, you just have to go out there and get after it. There's not a lot of thinking or dipping your toes in the water. They'll be good hard games, and our group needs to start getting those games.
TJ mentioned yesterday that the previous two practices were pretty good. There was a lot of focus, a lot of energy, a lot of kind of intensity, maybe more so than recent ones. Did you feel that as well?
Yeah, I mean, he was flying. So I don't know if he was speaking about the team or himself, but he looked really good the last couple of practices. I was admiring Osh flying around out there, but yeah, I think we needed to be focused. It starts in practice. There's been a lot of games. We haven't had a ton of time on the ice. So the last 2 weeks we've had some more practices, getting our game a little bit more detailed, and there's been a lot of guys in and out of the lineup. So just trying to find a little chemistry within the group and have some lines that you can practice with and play with and get consistency.
When you have two straight good practices like you guys have had this week, what goes into your own personal decision to come out for an optional before a game?
I don't know. I think maybe the Brooks Orpik rule a little bit. It's nice to have a bit of a veteran guy on the ice every once in a while, but for me, I just like going on the ice in the morning. It kind of gets my mind right, and sometimes you get more touches. There's fewer guys on the ice. It's a good time to kind of work on your game, work on the little things. So it's nothing too. I haven't put too much thought into it. I just feel a little better when I'm skating in the morning, if I can, if the body feels good.